Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Juicy Seft. My last video decided to yeet itself into non-existence because my mic was being to be honest, a bitch. Because I don't care about this video being demonetized, I have my live stream from TikTok right here. Even though they can't see it, say hi, stream. Everybody say hi. This is the only chance you'll get. Say hi right now. Right now. Right fucking now. Wow. There we go. Howdy, there we go. There you go. It's poor quality. Whatever. Okay. So, projared. That's the topic of today. We have, sorry to everybody that didn't get to see, say hi. We have learned that projared, or at least from what we can tell, projared has, unfortunately, done a whoopsie. A very bad thing that should not be categorized like that, but it is. I had an entire video that I actually cared about, that I spoke real deal stuff in, but my mic messed up and I lost the recording. So we're going to do this again. It's the best of my ability. I'm not going to... I just can't make the same emotion, or rather the same connection in the same way I did, so I'm not going to try. So, projared on his Twitter wrote a statement. There is a donut, yeah. Projared wrote a statement, and I'm going to read that for you. My wife, it says a statement on his Twitter. My wife Heidi and I have filed for divorce. I know this may come as surprising, upsetting to many of you, but know that we do this so that we may both seek happiness for ourselves. During this time, you may see a lot of rumor, speculation, and gossip going around, and I ask that you make your own observations, come to your own conclusions. Now, there's more to that. There's more underneath that, but I'm going to stop right there and say that right there is a non-answer. It's a non-specific answer. Oh, sorry. It is not claiming he has not done anything wrong. It is directly saying that something's going to come out. However, don't believe it once it comes out. Just gather your own idea. So it's not saying directly what has happened. It's a non-answer. Now, that could not be. That could be the case and not the case, whatever. But then he goes on to say, after that, I will add that this decision was reached after extensive individual therapy on my part, which means probably thought of how to do this, and couples therapy together, meaning they probably thought about it. With that said, this is all I plan stating publicly regarding this matter. Easier to lie about when you don't put a lot of stuff on. Like, I'm not trying to vilify him. I'm just saying what this is looking like to me. Heidi's privacy, mental well-being, and discretion has always been and will remain my highest priority through all this. He's framing himself to be the good guy in this situation. It is my hope that we both exit this marriage with style and grace, meaning he saves face and he doesn't get hurt by this at all. I plan on continuing to do everything I can on my part to make this happen. Thank you for your understanding, patience, kindness, and respect for our privacy. That right there could be a true statement. However, when you go down and click on the thing, you can see that somebody has tagged something Heidi O'Farrell said. His wife, Heidi O'Farrell. Hold on, my TikTok thing lost the thing. Sorry guys. Heidi O'Farrell says, I recently learned that my husband, at projared, has been fucking at Holly Conrad behind my back for months. I have no idea what announcement he just made because he blocked me. And it shows a picture of him blocking her, or that she's blocked. She goes on to write in a thread, I have proof, explicit conversations and photographs of the relationship with the extensively lied to me about on many occasions. He was promising me that he was committed to our relationship at the time and promising her he was breaking up with me. He went so far as to blame me for being suspicious and making him feel like a bad person by questioning his loyalty. He gaslit me for months, insisting that he had the bare minimum of interactions with her and didn't even like her. Meanwhile, they were having sex in all caps. Now, some of those were quotes, what he obviously said, blah, blah, blah. I feel like a bad person, quote unquote, bare minimum interactions, quote unquote, and didn't even like her, quote unquote. Jared tried very, very hard to make me feel responsible for everything that has gone wrong in our relationship. He technically broke up with me in February. Now that is something I'm going to highlight. He technically broke up with me in February, insisting that the only thing wrong with our marriage was me, insisting that he had tried making things work. I'll pause right here. Now that can mean two things. Either Jared had not been talking, he probably, okay. So, I have seen this situation play out many times. Hello, TikTok. I'm still here. I'm still watching you. I'm still here. I just can't look at the eye. I have to think. I have seen this situation play out many times. I myself have been what Jared is right now, a liar. I have manipulated. I have hurt people before without really wanting to, but I did. Well, no, I did want to because I made the decision to, because I was a coward, a pussy, if you will. And I did not want to tell the truth because I feared the ramifications. Even after we broke up, I still continued to lie because I thought it would make me have a better chance at getting back together with them, when really it only hurt my chances completely and utterly once the secret came out. And then I vowed after that to never lie again. Not trying to make myself sound good here. I'm just telling you, I know what I'm talking about. This is not coming from somebody that says that he's better than other people. This is coming from somebody that knows exactly how people manipulate, exactly how the same things can be said. This is coming from somebody that's been in a situation where a girl feels like she's being told she's wrong and crazy when she's completely correct. And I have seen this in many times with my friends. I have seen this in the relationships that older people have had when I was a kid. I have seen this many times over. Now, I don't want to say that Jared is absolute, because it's not our business, it's not our real fact, but the fact is that you kind of sacrifice some of your anonymity once you're a public figure in any facet. That's the sad part. However, I feel like it really wouldn't have been this way if Jared had. The fact is that there's no reason that Heidi has to not tell us. Heidi has every right, as a person that's hurt, to tell anybody anything of what Jared's done. Had Jared just come out and said, "This is what I did, I am sorry," he wouldn't have had to apologize to his entire fan base for lying. But now he has to. He has not saved any face at all because he has now effectively hurt his fan base. Don't ask me questions, TikTok, right now, because I'm like genuinely, like, wait until I'm done with the video, okay? I will answer your questions. Just give me a second. Sorry, they're there. I'm bad at paying attention a lot once I do that. So, happens to like H names, I think. Heidi and Holly. Wow, weird. Bad joke, but whatever, you know. Now, playing devil's advocate, even though I hate doing that, Jared, there's three possible ways that this could be in Jared's favor. One, that technically he broke up with me in February. Heidi is lying about when they were talking to each other. He broke up with her in February and then started to talk to Holly and told her, "I want to have a divorce. I don't want to be with you anymore." And that I wouldn't qualify as cheating, because that's specifically saying, by law, we are still married, but I am filing for a divorce. I don't want to be in this. I'm telling you right now, I don't want this right now. Technically still cheating, technically not. It's a different kind of set. If he's actively making the steps to divorce, that's different. And that's it. Two, there was other relationship problems that were happening at the time. They were talking about, splitting each other or whatever, but he was still talking to Heidi, or talking to Holly at the same time. And, it didn't start out as sexual things, but then later became that, and that's what's happening right here. It's still not in his favor, but a little bit different than him just outright cheating. Still not good, though. Three, Heidi, and this is the least likely of all, is 100% lying and is angry at him for divorcing her, or because of the fight that they got in, and she is now trying to turn his fan base against him. I don't believe that this is what's happening. This is, genuinely, he is trying to save face with her, and he's trying to be kind to her and not say that, but I just don't believe that that's happening. Now, Heidi doesn't have to give us proof, but easily could if it gets to the point, and I would suggest that she does give proof if it comes down to the fact of people. But nobody is believing him. That's the thing. Nobody is believing him. Oh, the live stream will end like a little bit, but not like now. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. I believe Heidi. Heidi, because I've done this exact thing to a girl that I loved, that I cared about, and I hurt. And that exactly, and I was young and dumb. This guy's like a fucking adult, but, still, I won't vilify him. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just, he shouldn't, if he's lying, then he should not have lied to us. Not us, because I only know him through the Game Grumps, so I'm not really trying to, again, I'm not even trying to come as holier than thou. This is not coming from somebody that thinks he's better than them. I am not casting a stone. I am catching a stone, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, I am specifically saying, Jared, as somebody that has cheated before myself and lied about it, you have to tell the truth. It's the best case scenario. There's no other way that you come out good from this. That is it. Unless the unlikely chance, because that's unlikely in my mind, because it's the shit you write it sounds exactly like something that someone was manipulating would say. My wife Haley and I have filed for divorce. That right there states the purpose of the title. It's just, this is the topic. Now I'm going to explain exactly why, but not directly. I know this may come surprising and upsetting to many of you. I'm not going to tell you exactly why. But know that we do this, it's still your business, not so I'm saying. It's still your business as a person and as a human being. You don't have to tell us, but still. During this time, you may see a lot of rumors, speculation, gossip going around. Now, he could have directly been talking about other people. He could have been talking about his fan base, or her friends, or his friends, or anything like that, and not directly talking about Heidi herself. He could have just talking about people saying, oh, he probably hit her, he probably blah, 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 blah. But because this is such a non-answer, I just don't specifically believe that. Now, I shouldn't vilify him because, again, you have to look from all sides. You really do. Even though I believe Heidi, you still have to look from the other side of the chance that she's lying, the chance that she might be. It's dangerous to do that because it's denying the right, but, it still gives people the benefit of the doubt. I don't believe in you're guilty until proven innocent. I do believe that I just happen to believe Heidi because, again, this is coming from personal views, from shit I've done. I'll add this decision was reached after extensive individual therapy on my part. I really think that just means thought. That means he's been meaning to do it for a while. Decide couples therapy together, fights together. Maybe not. I don't know. With that being said, fuck shit, bitch, ass, fuck, cunt, because I'm not trying to get monetized for this video. If I ever do get monetized, I don't want to make money off of other people's suffering at all. I'm not trying to. So that right there, I don't want any ads on this. I'm not going to tag this. This is not for this is just an opinion on my part. I don't want to have this be something that I'm known for, I don't want to become known for the guy that's a shithead, that fucking puts his head into other people's business. But this is just. That said, this is all I plan on saying publicly regarding that matter. That right there just sounds like he can easily control the situation if he doesn't directly say everything. Because right now he can easily recover from this. He can easily recover from this. He can say, I didn't want to say exactly what I did, because I was worried about how it would make my fan base feel. I'm sorry for lying. Because he can still save himself. TikTok. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Mad Lad Helmet Boy. I appreciate that. I really do. I hope my mic doesn't mess up. I hope I'm not yelling too loud into my mic and it sounds like garbage. You'll hear my fan. That's not the feedback. That's just the fan. I'm going to watch my video, at least skip around to make sure, and I hope not, but at least I have somebody watching it now. So I have my TikTok right here. Somebody is going to see my point. That's the entire thing that I'm trying to do with this, is just tell my opinion, and that's it. Again, it doesn't matter what I fucking think, because, I'm a guy. It does not matter. It only matters between those two. Those are the only two opinions. Oh my god, sorry. My shit fell. That's the only two opinions that actually matter on the subject. That's it. It's just those. Because it's their personal business. Heidi can still tell everybody if she wants, because she's the one that's been cheated on. Any business, But at the same time, I don't know. I'm trying to come off as, biased, but still, open to being wrong. Because I can be wrong. It's not our business, so I could easily be wrong. However, I feel like Heidi would come off the worst in the situation if she was lying. I just feel like if you're going to say that you have proof, and then you don't have proof because you're lying, and it's proven that you're lying, you are going to be the death threats that she would get, the utter fucking ballistic shit that would happen. And, oh my god, you don't have any idea how many men would eat that shit up of a woman lying about an allegation, and then she would get death threats for that, and shit like that. She has the least to win in the situation. So, even though that doesn't honestly make it more true, more true than not, it does mean that it's more likely that she's not lying. I would still like to see proof. I'm not deserved or owed proof, because again, it's their personal lives and it's their personal business. We don't have to be shown anything. We don't have to. She says that she did not want to sign an NDA about it, because I think he wanted her to send an NDA about it. Let me see. I'm not trying to read anybody else's opinion on this. I'm not trying to be swayed to anything. Everybody's being negative towards him. Every single person is saying that he's a liar and a cheater and all that. I don't know. Jared, projared. Don't fear valleys here. All right, let me. I'm making a YouTube video, so you guys will see. So everybody in this TikTok, if you go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Juicy Soft. Hey guys from TikTok, you'll see this video. Hopefully, if it doesn't mess up, they can see the microphone. You can't, when it's right in front of me. So he did what he did. Yeah. So I'll read what else she says. He was unable to confess his infidelity, even when presented with proof. He squirmed in denial until the last minute, getting angry and defensive instead of apologetic. The same thing I've done. Because it's bad. It's lame. It's lame inward shit. It's pussy shit. Again, this is why I'm being so negative, is because of my own hatred towards myself. I think I'm not really angry at projared as much as I'm angry at myself and people who do the same things as me. So it's more of a way of. So I do want to say that, take my aggression with a grain of salt, that I probably am not the best person to talk on this subject completely, but I do think that my opinion is that he is lying, and I do believe, because this sounds exactly like the kind of shit that I put a girl through, and the kind of shit that I've seen women get put through, in even my male friends. You know what I mean? Like I know a few married women that are like currently fucking another person and telling their, it's fucked up, but I don't know the dude's number. I think I should. I don't know. That's not my. I think they talked about it. I don't know. Not my business. I'm not getting shot. Anyway, why didn't you tell me sooner? Anyway, cowardice, dark pot, or sorry. Fishy food, cowardice. Or rather, the relationship was bad because of things I did. I was making the relationship bad, probably like Jared did. And I cheated when she was talking about how she doesn't really see herself being with me that much. She kept saying, I don't really, like, I feel like we should be best friends. And I kept telling her, no, stay. And I kept convincing her back and forth. And we never really truly broke up, technically. Technically or not, we didn't break up, and I just decided to fill my own malice and shittiness, like it was some kind of goal for, I don't know. I was fucked up for doing it, and yeah, Ross. That's another thing. Ross is not married to her, Holly Conrad. He was. This was actually recent stuff. Not real recent, like a year or two ago, and I'm fucked up for it, 100%. And I don't mind sharing that, because I don't care if people get angry with me. I was fucked up for it, and and the only person I have to apologize to is her. The person that I fucked with, the person that I fucked up, the person I fucked with, and the person I fucked up, and I have apologized to both. So, you know what I mean? And I think Holly Conrad should write a statement saying sorry too, because she knew. I mean, sometimes a woman is dragged in and they don't know, like in my situation. And I don't know, it's just kind of messed up. Oh no, I don't ever see myself doing that again. No, I really don't. The amount of pain, 100%, I did it once and only once, and I felt bad about it. I mean, there was another time that, okay, so I joke sexually with people all the time. I didn't know that's, I didn't see how bad that could be in my mind, because I wasn't being serious, I was just joking. But at the time before I cheated, that like it really hurt her feelings to see me talking that way to a woman. So I did stop that. But then it ruined our relationship there a little bit, and then it just kept spiraling from other shit that I was doing that I will not get into because that's my own personal business. I wasn't cheating or anything. It's just me being shitty and not caring. To be honest, I was just a poor boyfriend at the time. And then the amount of pain that I have put her through, I have grown. Like, I know people don't think that you can grow. I have. I have done nothing but growing. It takes time, but I'm finally at that point where I am an adult. Truly, I am a human. Like, I have gone away from that, and I will never ever do that again. No matter who I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. It's just It's not like I was in, like we were a-okay, and it doesn't matter if you're a-okay or not. Cheating is still cheating, but I didn't do it out of malice. I didn't do it out of I want to hurt this person or I want success to hurt this person. I didn't do it like that. But either way, it's still bad, and I'm still fucked up for it, 100%. I take complete ownership of my fucked upness for it. But, yeah, no, I'm just... Oh, yeah, my relationship is a lot better with them. I'm not with anybody right now, but my relationship is better with the person that I cheated with, or cheated on. And that's because I was honest, and I've been continued to be honest. That is the only reason why a relationship has gotten better. And that's the only way that, Jared, you're going to come out good at this. Honesty is the best policy. I lied because I was a coward. I lied because I was afraid. I did things because I was insecure and afraid. And it's wrong. But I have grown up, and I choose to only want to do the best starting forward. And, I don't know. It's just... And that's why I always say that I'm not a good person. I want to be a good person. That's why I never try to come off as better than other people. Because I have no arrogance in my heart or no belief that I am better than anybody else. And I don't believe I'm better than projared. I don't believe that I'm literally speaking from somebody that has experience in this. I'm speaking from somebody who wants people to just try to do better. You should try to do better. And if you are currently cheating on somebody or have cheated on somebody and they don't know, I'm telling you, you need to tell them. You absolutely need to tell them. There's nothing in your heart that should be doing... after our relationship, there was another lie that I forgot to tell. There was another thing, and it 100% made me... I had to, when I was thinking about it, because we weren't together at the point, there was no need for me to tell them. But I genuinely... there was, hints that we might get back together, and I thought, no, I cannot get back together with her if I'm going to continue to lie to her. I cannot at all. No matter what I do, we cannot have any more lies. So, I told her the truth about something that I remembered, because we talked to each other, and I told her everything. I said, there's nothing else. I promise there's nothing else, because I couldn't remember at the time. There's nothing. I want to be more honest with you, regardless of what happens to us. I want us to be friends, and I want us to be on the best case scenario. And then I told her that later, because I remembered it. It shook me. I genuinely could not do anything. And not to come off pat on the back. Look at you, great guy. I mean, I genuinely have changed to the point where I could not sit there and be comfortable with lying to her. And sometimes when I'm depressed or sad, I'll think, oh man, if I just didn't tell her, we would be okay. I mean, we're okay now, but at the time we weren't. And then I thought, no, it's good that I did, because her happiness and her being not lied to and treated like filth is more important than how I would feel if we were happy with each other. Fuck that. We can hate each other for all I give a shit, as long as I'm telling the truth. And that's exactly what needs to happen with you guys, okay? With everybody. Oh yeah, I am. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I don't like to tell my personal business. I don't tell people my name. I don't tell people where I live. Even my friends on here, I get really weird with it. I want to keep my persona online separate from my personal life. That won't always be the same case. Sooner or later, more of my personal details will come out, and more of me will be on the internet. But if I can keep that for as long as I can, I like to do that. So this is a very personal subject for me, but it is important. It is something that I feel very strongly about because I need people to see that there's better ways of doing things. You will not save face. If you're famous, because famous people do this, if you're famous in any caliber, in any way, you will not save face by lying to your fan base about something that involves you with another person. It's bad. It's a very dangerous thing. And you should always come out and say, it's better for you. Because once you lie to the fan base, that's when it becomes their business. That's when it becomes something that you have to apologize. Because outside of that, if you don't lie to, if you don't tell them anything, it would have been better if you just didn't make a statement. It would have been better. If you don't directly lie to them, then it's not their business and you don't have to apologize. But the second that you sit there and try to lie to them as like you're lying to her, then you're just forcing the issue. You know? Who the duck is in the character what? Oh no, it stopped being that a long time ago. I'm just making a video real quick. I'll go back to being that dumb character for a second in a moment, but I realized that my fucking video is no longer. I'm not going to tag this, like I said. I'm not going to try to I'm not trying to get clout off of this. I'm not trying to get any kind of recognition for this, because this is kind of evil to use somebody else's suffering, or rather a situation that involves two human beings. Just because they're famous doesn't mean that they're not humans, and their personal lives. The same way I wouldn't, make a Snapchat story and tell all my friends, about the fucking business that's going on that they all know about. It's just weird. And it's still kind of weird but it does bring up an important topic because everybody's going to be talking about it, so I might as well get my 2 cents on it. I believe Heidi. I will keep an open mind. I just believe Heidi. And it doesn't matter what I think, but that's my 2 cents. That projared should apologize. That Holly Conrad should apologize. That specifically to her, not to the fans, just to her. They need to apologize to each other and to her. And they need to make a new statement. He needs to make a new statement addressing this. Because every day that he doesn't, every day that he lets that statement be the only statement he gives, and it turns out, yeah, indeed, he did do all the things that he did. He's lying to his fan base to save face, and he is effectively alienating himself from his own fan base. And people are going to get upset. It is only going to hurt him further. If you were honest with your fan base and honest with her, and you apologize and work forward, people and her can start to forgive you. It is not. She doesn't have to forgive you at any point in time. The person that cheats on you, the person that you cheat on, does not ever have to forgive you. Ever. That's something that you're going to have to accept. You are going to be at a point where you don't know if you're ever going to be friends again, and you have to be okay with what you have done. That kind of hurt does not go away. It is the worst kind of hurt because it is comparative leaving. It is once you have someone that you can, when someone is insecure about themselves, or rather, it creates that comparative insecurities, like, wow, I wasn't good enough, and things like that, and it's a lot of trust that's broken. It's this, this bond that we were supposed to share that you broke for nothing, and it makes me feel like all that time is wasted. That hurt doesn't go away. That hurt is powerful, especially if you're fucking married. But, Jared, projared, whatever. I don't know him. I don't watch his stuff. I know him from the Game Grumps, and that's really it. I mean, I've seen a few other things of his, but this is not me coming off as I'm better than Jared. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not. I'm just saying that if he wants to really save face like that statement seems like, he's going to have to be honest with himself. Again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to. But if Jared wants his future on the internet to be secure, or rather his relationship with Heidi to be better in the future going on, he's going to have to be honest. So, and if I'm wrong, then good. Good. I mean, bad that I'm wrong, because, that means Heidi's lying, and that's another video to have to make, but, maybe it's more complex than I'm making it out to be. I don't know. I don't have the details. It's not my business, but that's my opinion. Y'all have a good day.